96.9 WBZH and 101.1 WHSM, Hayward's home for real news and great conversation. Here's your daily news roundup.
For WBZH and WHSM News, I'm Maddie Schaefer. The Hayward Dance Experience Showstoppers competition team hosted the annual Ugly Sweater 5K run and walk event over the weekend. The Ugly Sweater 5K is a festive race where participants wear their most outrageous or ugly sweater and is a part of the larger Christmas in Hayward festivities during the holiday season. The race takes place at the Lot in downtown Hayward.
I feel really privileged because I'm working alongside Ari and Billy Joe and Kelly and all these amazing women, Wendy, women and men who are putting on these amazing events in our community for Christmas in Hayward.
That's Nicole Nathan. She is the founder and owner of the Hayward Dance Experience and also the yoga studio Hayward Fitness Fanatics. She spoke to the WHSM and WBZH station manager Mark Lundeen, representing the Showstoppers competition team. Nathan is a former dancer and decided to start the dance studio 12 years ago after parents in the community encouraged her to teach dance. Students range from ages 3 and up, including adults. Nathan says that the studio has about 9 students that go on to compete around the region, and they are always looking for fundraising opportunities. This year, the studio had the opportunity to host the Ugly Sweater 5K event as a way to raise money for the competition team.
It's a super fun family event, and I'm just always really hopeful that it ends up being good weather.
The Ugly Sweater 5K was originally scheduled for the weekend before, but was postponed due to extreme cold temperatures. The event finished with awards for the top male and female finishers, along with a prize for Best Dressed, recognizing the most festive ugly sweater. The Ugly Sweater 5K, Carols for Christmas, and the Gingerbread House contest wrapped up the Christmas in Hayward festivities for this year. 2 Wisconsin kids have now died of a preventable illness this season. The State Department of Health Services says over the last few weeks, 1 child has died of COVID-19 in western Wisconsin, and another has died of the flu in the northeastern part of the state. Savannah Tomei Olson has more.
Tom Hupt is a respiratory disease epidemiologist from the State Health Department.
Nobody wants to lose a child, let alone have a child die during the holiday season. We got to feel so sorry for the families. We certainly offer our sympathy to all the families and friends of these 2 children that died. But unfortunately, these things do happen. The best way to prevent it is to get the vaccination.
It's hard for scientists to determine how severe of a cold, flu, RSV, COVID season we'll have.
There is that particularly mutant strain that's going around with H3 virus influenza that maybe does not give as much protection, which means a lot of people are thinking it's going to be a more severe season. Based on what we've seen in the Southern Hemisphere, Australia, New Zealand, they have had severe years, but also very prolonged years from the time it starts through the activity, higher activity, till the time it peaks. It was much longer this year than it has been in the past.
Across Wisconsin, only 28% of eligible people have gotten the flu shot, and only 10.6% have gotten an updated COVID-19 vaccine.
To be honest with you, it's kind of disappointing, the numbers that have come in.
So many people are about to be traveling and gathering for the holidays. It's the perfect opportunity for viruses to spread. Health experts say it's never too late to get vaccinated. You can start by checking with your doctor's office, your pharmacy, and your local health department.
A Democratic senator in Wisconsin has introduced a bill that would impose criminal penalties on people who use AI to imitate others. Senator Sarah Kieski wants to make it illegal to use artificial intelligence deepfake technology to mimic a person's voice, image, or mannerisms and use it to manipulate, deceive, or intimidate individuals. Kieski said AI is rapidly advancing and is being used to perpetrate cruel schemes on Wisconsinites. She is hoping to get bipartisan support for the legislation. Wisconsin is joining a lawsuit against Uber. Attorney General Josh Kaul is adding the Badger State to a case against Uber Technologies and Uber USA over alleged deceptive practices. The lawsuit targets the company's Uber One subscription service, alleging that the company misled consumers on potential savings with a subscription, automatically charges customers who fail to cancel their free trial subscription, and charges consumers before their billing date, including when their free trials had not yet ended. ended. 22 states and various county law enforcement agencies have joined the lawsuit. Meanwhile, a mecca for Midwestern dads who love a project will pay out millions for deceptive marketing. Lisa Hale reports.
Catchy jingle or not, Menards has come to a settlement agreement in a multi-state lawsuit. Attorney General Josh Kaul and the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection announced the $4.25 million multi-state settlement. It resolves claims that the company deceptively marketed its Menards 11% rebate program as a point-of-purchase discount, and it engaged in price gouging for water during the COVID-19 pandemic. Wisconsin's portion of the settlement comes to $750,000.
For WBZH and WHSM News, I'm Maddie Schaefer.
Romeo Dobbs on the onside kick. Hi, I'm Mike Clemens with Sports NFL. The Chicago Bears able to recover an onside kick Saturday night that helped them beat the Packers 22-16 in overtime. Green Bay's Romeo Dobbs admits it was his mistake.
I just misjudged it. Credit to them. It was a great kick by him. Just on my end, I got to be better on securing the ball. It is what it is, man.
Dobbs suffered a wrist injury on the play. Jordan Love with a concussion. Malik Willis, a shoulder injury. Matt LaFleur asked, who's the team's emergency backup at quarterback?
Josh Jacobs is one, and then Jaden Reed is the other.
NBA, the Bucks losing by 3, 103-100 to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Doc Rivers.
I tell you, we're a great shooting team, and we couldn't make a shot tonight. At 14 for 45 from the 3, 40 of them were wide open. We'll take those all night. I loved how we played. I just didn't like that we missed shots.
Badgers basketball tonight. They host Central Michigan. With sports, I'm Mike Clemens.
A little light snow this morning, then mostly cloudy here through the day today. Our high in the low 30s this afternoon. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Will drop to around 20 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, partly cloudy with a high near 30. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable.
That's your Hayward News Roundup from WBZH and WHSM. Find more news anytime at wbzh.fm/news. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you find your podcasts.